Welcome back. All right, so Facebook, YouTube, whatever I'm on today. I look silly. I know I look silly. I went to Ulta today because I wanted to pick up some new Morphe palettes, which I got, and some other things I had to restock. That's my son in the background. My room's a mess. I'm a real person. That's all I can tell you. Shh! Mommy's doing a video. You gotta be quiet. So I'm a real person, real mom. Makeup is not my business, but I love makeup and passion and everything about it. I actually sell $5 jewelry, so there's no links or anything for you to buy anything from me. There's nothing here. It's just my honest to God feedback and me trying to move my phone. All right, it's my dog in the background. So I went and I got these magnetic lashes. They're the Eyelure London brand. They're called the PRO Magnetic Eyeliner and Lash System. A 5-minute application. Says there's 15 wears, long lasting. Says to step 1, apply liner and allow dry. Step 2, apply 2 more coats. Step 3, apply magnetic lash to liner. So I follow these instructions and they don't stick. So this is not a good review. This is a review that Eyelure London, your system is crap. So the first problem I had, the liner dries really, really, really fast. And the lashes only have, they only have 4 magnets. So if you need to trim these to size, it's really not that fun. These should really have 5 to 6 magnets on them, in my opinion. And when I went to put the magnets or the lashes on, and I'll show you because they do not stick well. So that's them on. Now, as you can see, it's already popping off here. And if you can't, I'll pull closer. See, it's not on. See? It does not stick. I have the liner all the way down. But when I move my eye, it comes off very easily. Even with the 3 layers of liner. So, complaint number 1, they do not stick at all. So, I'm going to show you. It comes with this little tube of magnetic liner. It's a small tube. The brush is actually really nice. It's a nice flat brush. And the liner goes on very, very smooth. It's very, very thin. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and slap this baby on. And I'm going to demonstrate to you what I mean. So again, the liner goes on really, really easy. And it dries super duper fast. Oh my God. So, as you can see, the first layer is on, and it almost looks really bare. I see why you have to, it's so thin, you have to put multiple layers on. It's like oil on my eyelid. It's really, this is terrible. This is so terrible. It's not drying very quickly. They're still kind of sticking. I think if I put about 4 or 5 layers on, they might stick. So I don't know if the problem is in the lashes themselves, because like I said, the magnets on the lashes are very weak, but the liner itself is pretty weak. So this is still not drying. Oh, it's drying a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and apply layer 2 on. So as you can see, the liner is definitely more pronounced on my eye this time. This is layer 2. So we're going to let this dry. Seems to be clinging okay so far now. I still do not like only 4 magnets, and yeah, the end is still kind of coming off. Just don't like the way it looks, and they don't really keep their shape. Just so you know, this is not magnetic. This should be magnetic. It's sticky, so when you pull them off, it like stretches out and it doesn't keep that crescent shape like your eyelid would be. So once they go on, they don't look natural at all. And this is still drying, although this does not make my eyelid dry any faster. I'm gonna do it because it makes me feel like it's gonna dry faster. And I'm sure you're gonna do the same thing, because whatever. So it's getting better. I'm drying a little more and more and more. So if you have plastic tweezers, something like this, they might be helpful. These are actually plastic lash applying tweezers. These are specifically for the magnetics, so that they don't adhere. They're not necessary though. I apply these with my fingers. But as you can see what I was talking about, the shape. See, they don't really keep that shape very well. My eye's not that long. I cannot trim these. If I trim these to the next magnet, they would be accents. They would be so short on my eyes, because the magnets are spaced so far apart. That's a complaint. So this is dry. I'm going to apply a layer 3. So there's layer 3. I'm going to put my liner away. You can keep the box and all the the places and the stuff, but these are going in the garbage as soon as I'm done with this tutorial, review, whatever you want to call it, because I'm definitely not keeping these. They were $16.99. I thought they were worth a try at the very least, because the brand that I love, the brand I would recommend, the brand that I love out of everything I've tried so far, is the Tory Bell lashes. The picture I have and everything, those, I'm actually wearing the Tory Bell lashes. I love the selfies. They're the most dramatic. I am going to order a pair, I think, of the 9 to 5s and the Ladies Night, just because I know that it's a brand that's fantastic. The Tory Bells cost $34 for the lashes, and then the liner I think is like $12 or $13. Altogether it's like $50 for a bundled set. But it's very much worth the price because they're reusable up to like 20 different times. They stick all day. I've literally worn them all day long with just the liner and the lashes. They do come with anchors, but they're really not necessary unless you're going to be in like a really windy place. You don't need the anchors. They're just there for decoration. But if you really need them. So this is, it's dry. It does not feel tacky or anything, so it's dry. So 3 layers. I'm going to go ahead and apply the lash strip. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing here. You just hold it up. And there it's on. And it's sticking mostly. But it's not like, oh yeah, it's coming off. The edges are like coming off again. It's not, they're not sticking like I want them to. As I move my eye around. Yeah, see, they're coming off in the inner corner already. So I'm going to give these a big fat thumbs down for the Eyelure London PRO Magnetic lashes. 5-minute application. It dries very quickly. I just definitely do not recommend these at all. The liner does come off very easily. I use some drugstore Neutrogena eye remover and it came right off with a Q-tip. I didn't even have to scrub. Yeah, don't really like these at all, but the liner has iron oxide in it. That's what allows the magnets to stick to the liner. I just really think that the liner's too thin, and I think that the magnets on the lashes themselves are very, very thin and weak, and I think that with those two combinations that it makes for a bad product. I think that this could be a great product if they redid maybe the formula and such or whatever, but these are getting a thumbs down from me. I've tried multiple magnetic lashes. I only endorse, support, use 2 different brands. If you are looking for a cheap brand of lashes, I highly recommend the Ardell brand. They sandwich style lashes. These are garbage. Where they are a lash on top and a lash on bottom and they go on. Those work very well if you are looking for cheap lashes. Yeah, look, it took all the eyeliner off of my eye. So there's that, which means that the magnet sticks to the liner really well, but the liner's not sticking to my skin. So that's my recommendation. Don't waste your money. These are going in the garbage. I do not like them, Sam. I am. That's where they just went garbage. So that's my review. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. There's going to be many, many, many more trial and errors posted to my channel. So make sure that you subscribe and share, like, all that good stuff, because who doesn't want to be like YouTube famous? Anyway, I don't want to be YouTube famous. But I would like, you know, some people to go along with it, whatever. So that's, don't buy those. Just don't. Again, I recommend the Tory Bells. Those are my fave go-to brand. So that's the video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later. Bye.